fashion. Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my very sad best friend. Oh, you did. Very upset.
I had some sad news.
Did you?
Yeah, the
Jesus
Daily
was
Mail
sick.
has decided to close its doors.
Oh,
yeah.
no. Could you imagine? I'd literally be like, Party!
The fun never lasts at party.
Okay, my lovelies. Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel, and welcome to another episode of Pete's PA.
Yes, sir.
Also, welcome, Luxeria.
Hello.
I'm so out of sync.
I feel like we've not filmed together a long time.
I know. I'm like, what's happening? I need to open a window. It's getting really warm.
Yes.
Yeah.
A warm, buxom woman. And the little dog down here is Biscuit. Hey, good boy, Biscuit.
Is he good boy, Biscuit?
Oh.
You're having a fever dream.
So, my lovelies, it's been a little while since we've done one of these episodes. This series is so weird. We say it in every introduction to the episode.
Weird's an understatement. It's a bit
It's low budget.
It's low budget.
Anything goes.
Anything
it's
goes.
who of the reality
of
desperation.
Reality desperation world.
Yes, there's a parrot in here.
Yeah, hello, yeah. You good boy. Mwah! Who's a pretty boy? Mwah!
Deranged.
One of the top comments from the last episode of Pete's PA Girls is by Casimir, and they say, I love how Pete seems genuinely disinterested in the whole thing.
Oh, he doesn't give a shit.
He doesn't care.
He's doing this for a paycheck. That's
Literally. He honestly looks as if he could not care less about any of the contestants or challenges as long as he looks fabulous. Icon. Absolutely.
Yep.
Apt. That is exactly what we're going to see.
Cheers
to
to
that, girls. I do wonder how they pitched this show to him, or like how he became involved with this, because it seems like they almost had this show and they were like, we need to find someone to be a PA
we need like a name to just
to be like, and he was like, sure. Like in the last episode, they brought gifts and he was just like, I don't care.
Thank you, yeah.
No. And then they had to play with drain pipes.
Drain pipe.
The world star.
And
The
then it was
world
like,
star. SJ was modelling.
Make sure you do the song, but in a rap version.
You spin me right.
Oh, beautiful rap.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Eminem is shook.
Yeah, strap in, strap on, peg your partner, and let's watch this episode of Pete vs. PA. What are we, episode 5 today?
Episode 4.
Oh, Louvrage.
It's ketamine and MDMA.
Been mummified in a closet. That's one way of doing it, I suppose. It's all here
Mummified
after
in a
Pete
closet.
packs the bags of another PA.
Previously on Pete's PA, the shopping task caused frustration within the group.
Oh, look.
I really
I just can't believe all that.
I just can't believe it's not butter.
No. Oh, he was horrible, wasn't he? Yeah, he was like, I hate them.
He became a bitchy
Rhea,
queen.
who
did.
was told to walk.
Oh, bye. Just down the road. Oh, get the bus. Hey, PA. Please, gossip. I love Miss
Best
J.
Manchester.
Oh,
Kiss me, pussy lips.
I got my pussy lips. Pussy lips.
Went out yesterday, everyone was really shocked because they thought because she always spoke, she would be the strongest competitor.
I think it certainly affected
Absolutely.
Nikki.
It's affected the Big Brother house.
I made a connection with Rhea the very first day in the interview. For some reason,
She always has several vests on at once. She's like, I am ready to tomb this
She's
raider.
basically, what was she called? Jocelyn Fox.
What did you just say?
we just started chatting. We're very similar,
Oh.
which is a bit worrying.
With Rhea going
Oh, EIA.
lost elimination, you just don't know who's
Wash your
going
hair.
or what's actually happening because she was obviously a hot favourite.
Having faced a
Every time he speaks, I'm like, is now going to be the No.
No.
elimination themselves, SJ and Damon are shaken by the experience.
Shook, oh, about crying and shaking.
Just in shock.
The two
He's in
drama
absolute
queens were
shock.
shook by the
He had to hear
experience.
people saying that he was the weakest link.
Somebody has to get the blame.
I have to say, on leadership skills, then Damon.
I have to say the same. Sorry, Damon.
Even she
Oh,
stabbed
yeah,
her-
she did, didn't
yeah,
she?
threw
And
him.
she was like, the Daily Mail.
I love him.
Terrible. I broke down. It's terrible to cry.
She's like,
It was all about
I'm not
me
Yeah.
in my Daily Mail.
someone I can't stop my emotions. Yeah, I've got very close to Damon. He really makes me laugh. He really gets me.
But you stabbed him in the...
Yes. To be able to have a bit of a laugh.
Natalie is like, I'm not having any of that. I do not think, actually. This is a story in the Daily Mail. Goodbye.
No jokes in the world.
Just
what a weird hug.
No, but yes, give me airtime, but no, I need to go out this window.
Goodbye.
I need to leave.
I'm like a cat, no bones.
I am emotional. I can't help how I am. I care. I just care a lot.
How was it?
Okay, sure, sis.
Oh, he's like grappling him, and he's like, yeah.
Very lift gay.
Yeah.
Stop it. Get some help.
Very Craig and...
This week, Pete will be testing the remaining potential PAs on discretion. Can our candidates keep private information about Pete to themselves? Or will they give it all away to two journalists posing as his friend?
Two journalists, as if they look like Pete Burns' friends.
Can you imagine them being the Hello,
the
will you tell
Daily
me
Mail?
some tea while I show you my fanny?
Yeah, please.
Friends.
Privacy to me.
Carnival of Terror. What was that? What is this show?
Posing as his friends.
This is become a silent horror movie.
It sounds a bit like something that Tom and Jerry chasing each other and stuff like
very
that.
Isn't it?
Privacy to me is probably as important as oxygen. This week's task is a really sticky one. Michael and I are going to drop some casual, gossipy crap. Then we're going to put them in the room with secret.
I love all these weird little zoom ins on like closed curtains.
Yeah, like bizarre things.
Don't look in the house.
Who
hands in the till?
Cameras with two journalists who are actually posing as my friends and see how much of that information those candidates will relay. There are certain things in my life that my PA will be privy to that I wouldn't even want my friends to know.
It's very true.
So I think this is kind of one of the harshest tasks of all.
Oh look, another zoom in on some closed blinds.
A drink soiree and
soiree
thing.
We had the drinks with Pete and Michael. It was lovely that they took some time out and they they're getting to know us as well. It's just very, very nice for them to come chat to us.
The baby.
No, the bush baby.
The bush baby.
Next year or so.
I've got to go to a club because I'm going to be doing a DJ night. I told DJ. I've got this club night coming together with Boy George and who else?
What is the audio?
And yeah, there's someone else. Hello, welcome to D-Reverb, please. Yeah, a bit.
It's just him really, but with Jeremy Johnson. Yeah, why? Just trying to arrange some kind of 80s thing. We've just got a meeting next week with Guy Ritchie, and you know all that stuff.
Do you think that was actually? Do you think what they've done is like played that scene, this little bit here? It looks like they've projected this bit here. It looks like they've projected it onto a wall and they're filming it to be like, oh, it's really edgy. No.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm trying to explain it. It's not.
I don't understand, guys. I'm a simple woman with simple things, such like tits and.
Next week with Guy Ritchie, and you know all that stuff in the paper about him and Madonna? Because he wants Pete to kind of go forward for his part in the New London.
It's a movie, is it? No, it's a movie about the 80s called Fade to Fast.
What's it called?
Fade to Fast or Fade to Grey?
It's a preliminary name though, isn't it? Fade to Grey.
Fade to Grey. It's about the 80s. I guess they want me to
What is this?
Real scenic.
So
I can barely understand what they're saying because the audio is so awful.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't know why, but these old shows just had no audio mastering at all. They were just like, talking in a kitchen, 18 echoes everywhere, perfect.
All the
prime time
microphones,
TV.
all the microphones just on auto.
And they were like 4 miles away down the block.
Hello.
London.
Who are you going to play with?
Boy George.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in an early, his early kind of creation of.
It's weird that we're hearing Pete Burns talk so casually about Boy George, because I thought they had a rivalry at one point.
Did
they were
they?
like, nah.
Well, there's always like there can only be one.
Yeah, very that.
Is that tea?
The makeup deal!
This guy is setting up a makeup company and wants both of us to front the campaign in Tokyo. He's like, no,
I'm telling him.
You can stay in my townhouse, and then we'll go over to Tokyo and start shooting.
Tokyo? Very far away.
Imagine it, me and you on a poster.
Get on an airplane.
As Pete and Michael finish
Oh,
feeding...
nobody's touched
Nobody
the jam
wants to
tart.
tell you tarts. Anyone tarts.
Tarts.
How dare you?
out misinformation to the candidates, our two undercover journalists posing as Pete's
Oh, where's
friends
the music?
avoid
Have arrived. Oh, yeah, the carnival
Sat
queen.
here in the living room, say that they were waiting for Pete,
Denise!
that they were going on to a club.
Denise, girls!
That's quite rude, actually.
It is, yeah.
She's dead.
You know what he's like.
Oh,
As
Hi,
the
you always
candidates
like
get
it.
friendly with the undercover journalists, celebrity PA Donna Cooling settles down in the kitchen with Pete.
Donna.
People start to spill details about my life or anything I've told them. They are
He's changed
quite likely
clothes.
to have their tongues cut out.
And
with
wig.
lips
He's a
crosswise.
blonde
I'm very
woman.
serious
Oh,
about it. 'Cause in
woman
today's
face.
celebrity culture and the kind of tabloid crap that's written, I don't want any part of it.
Okay, I totally
Right.
agree. Do you want to take a look at this?
Okay.
I totally agree. Let's ignore and move on.
yeah, weird. What she's doing is stupid.
Oh, look, there's a Game Boy Advance SP. Trinity and Susanna are here like, no!
Oh my god, what not to kill?
Daytime
Death!
with an evening
Electric chair.
Oh, you don't need to do all that.
He's doing everything. He's done a book and he's doing a film. Yep.
She's not denying anything, is she?
No.
Naughty.
She's not denying anything. She's asked one question.
Yeah. Is he in a film? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, kill her.
Like, it's just
Executed.
One thing!
Yeah, I'm not you.
What's his name? Guy Ritchie or something.
God, you should tell anything.
Telling a Guy
Ritchie
Ritchie,
film.
yeah.
I've got a makeup.
She's giving it all away, girls.
Already.
That was.
I must admit, I don't think I've been in a situation where it's like, well, I've signed NDAs for things, but
Yeah.
I know not to say it. But I guess maybe back in this day, people didn't really understand that.
But also, can I
yeah.
just say like also there was nothing in what was said then. He was said that it was secret.
Yeah, you kind of have to be told this information is like kept secret. You can't be like, I'm upset that you told them everything. It's
That's
like,
the thing,
well,
like,
it's
and like I would understand if you were told information of something like something really bad happened in my life or something really
Yes.
bad, then you would naturally instinctively know
Yes.
that's not something you can share.
Yes.
But like when you just say, I'm doing a club night with Boy George.
And you're saying it in a room full of people on TV that you're filming with. It's not like explicitly
Yes,
implied.
it doesn't feel like it's like secretive or
Yeah.
like it wasn't like you're going, oh, this exciting thing's happening, we're not talking about it yet, but we have a thing with Boy George. Like it was just said so casually, as
In
if like it was like a
conversation.
nonchalant, like just why would they have any meaning to be like, oh, we have to keep this very hush hush.
It's always secrets in life.
Especially because like just doing a club night out with Boy George at GOY. That's hardly
yeah,
like
I
some
know.
like
And that's
height
also-
of like
And literally that used to happen every weekend.
yeah, every weekend like some DJ was there or some even
Yeah.
now it happens.
Yeah,
Like,
ridiculous.
seems weird that they would expect people to be like, oh no, you gotta keep that hush
Yeah,
hush.
secrets
Yeah.
and lies. Secrets and sluts. Secrets and lies. Dead.
Quite easy to blab, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Blab.
Yeah, so makeup in Tokyo. Yeah. Yeah.
So you kind of think whatever anybody says to her that she's just going to agree with.
Yeah.
What did you dress Pete up in?
Well, we dressed him up in fabric.
In a nylon tracksuit. Oh my god, he's gonna have hated that.
Well, he's explained he hasn't got an amazing celebrity lifestyle.
No, he hasn't.
It's like
What's he on about my lifestyle?
You know about the
baby.
Immediately gunshot.
Immediately eviscerate. Yeah, he hasn't got an amazing life.
No,
has he? You're his
Pete
PA.
Burns is boring.
Oh my god. And SJ afterwards was like, yeah, the baby.
The baby.
They're going to be like, we didn't know, girls.
She's dead.
Like,
No. Why would you say that about someone you're trying to... like, that feels weird. Like, that's dumb.
It doesn't feel like, even explicitly in this situation, you'd be like, I'm not gonna... Because if these people are their friends, even if they're acting, you'd be like, you wouldn't slag off...
Yeah, you wouldn't say that to a friend. Yes,
No.
yes, 100%.
Weird. Weirdo.
Weirdo.
You know about the
baby.
Oh,
SJ, the baby, the bush baby.
You know about the bunions?
exactly.
Baby.
She wasn't. It could have been anything.
But he seems in a really good headspace.
What does she know about my face?
Oh,
They said they were going to produce some film about the 80s.
Good grief. Oh God.
That was a big fall down for SJ there.
Has he told you guys?
It seems like they're all terrible.
Did SJ have a good fall up?
No. The Daily Mail documents her downfall.
Oh, great! What baby?
Dicky's on the game.
Pete's personal life is his personal life, and obviously, no offence, because you might be a really close friend.
Yeah, no, it's fine. No, and
She's got a brain.
Oh.
personal life is his
Fantastic there.
personal life. I love it.
Pete's given us a bit of an insight into him, but we don't know enough. But I can't go around saying things.
She's really
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
what's a good lady? Oh, Nikki.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I think he's
Damon is like,
Well, of course he's like a little gay boy, isn't he?
He's like, it's all about me.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, no, I think that's specifically why he was taking the acting lessons.
Damon doesn't shut up.
No, you can
Shut up,
always constantly
Diamond!
hear- Hearing jibber jabber in the background.
Jibber jabber, flibber flabber,
Oh.
to hither and thither.
Yeah.
Poppy goo goo.
Trust is a big thing. Ironic.
Is he going to marry Michael? In July.
No! Stop giving away everything. I couldn't. If I saw this and someone that I was going to hire was going to be like this, I'd be like, no.
Well, I have received an invite.
He's got verbal diarrhea.
He has.
We were due to do like the stag do and then roll into from like the start of auditions to stag do to the honeymoon.
You see, Ian only starts to blabber because he's following
When he's- yeah, exactly.
Damon's lead.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, but everything that he's done in this whole contest has always been like
a bit pathetic.
Yeah, it's always like, I'm going to do what
and do what everyone else
yeah,
does. Yeah, that's what I really want to have as an employee.
Quite
contrary, how disregards and.
I don't know.
We topless waiters. I don't think you will, Damon.
That's a frightening thought.
Do you think he makes a good couple with Michael?
I think they're completely in love. Absolutely, completely. Deeply in
They
love.
they are quite lovey-dovey.
They're also quite volatile.
You're volatile. So not only is he blabbing something, he's added his own
He's
story.
gone. He's gone.
Imagine,
He's
imagine
gone.
set gone.
You
He
live
should be
he doesn't
dead,
live a
dead,
very
dead.
good life when they've got a volatile relationship.
They're deeply in love, but they're volatile. No, Damon, I could not have someone like that as a snake.
Damon the Stamen.
Janessa the Serpent Girls.
Didn't know me from Adam.
I wouldn't
And
take
Eve.
this as a compliment, but I think you
Not
must look
sponsored.
people
No.
before you look a bit like child character. Does that annoy you?
I don't like her. She's not a very nice person.
She's got lovely boobs.
Do you know her?
Yeah, her mum's from my local.
Oh,
Oh.
commenting on Charlotte Church.
Oh,
P.A.S.O. I don't like her.
No, I didn't like PA
Wasn't she like 12 at this time?
Yeah.
So I'd be like, no, she's horrible. I hate her.
The undercover journalists have heard enough, and as they make their exit,
Why did that one just climb over the sofa?
the undercover journalists have heard enough, and as they make their exit,
There's no budget in this show.
Welcome to the Jungle Gym.
I have to leave.
Pete Burns' Jungle Gym.
not impressed.
No.
Get out.
Time to execute them.
What did you think?
Electric chair.
Dead.
I could explode actually because I thought, you know, they all
those
got
cheeks.
messy and big mouthed, all except for Nikki. Some of you really sold me
Oh,
out before
coming
this
up,
episode.
girls.
Fueled my piss.
Piss.
Pete.
Look. What?
I'm
Changing room.
Yeah.
After what they thought was a night off having a drink and a chat, the
Why would-
candidates are in for a nasty
Dead
shock.
bodies.
Sorry.
I'd like to introduce you to Martel from The Sun
Oh.
and Katie from Reveal.
Reveal, girls. Reveal yourself.
Friends. We're not in real life. We're both working
The
journalists.
Sun!
And our exercise last
Could you
night-
imagine meeting someone who works for the Sun? I'd be like, get out.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
No.
That is disgusting.
to find out how indiscreet you would be with
Indiscreet.
personal information that had been given.
Oh, SJ's gonna be like, but it's not me.
No, it was the Daily Mail.
It was the Daily Mail.
A story on Pete Burns could have gone up to about 10 grand.
It was a little bit worrying
A
because
story on Pete Burns could have gone for 10 grand. Could it have?
Not now.
Not now, no.
No. We'd known what had gone on in the room, and some people had said quite a lot.
A lot of the juicy gossip, even if you're just
Juicy
saying yes and agreeing to
gossip.
it, it can still be
Denise.
used as a source. So we were just here to see who would actually give us the
Denise
best
was the good one though. Who was
Yeah,
if I
she
was a
was. Oh,
punter,
Nikki was.
I would have been a
wait,
very rich lady by now.
Everything I said was another dollar note.
Whoever you talk to, you have to keep in mind it could be a journalist or someone after a story, because with the money that stories are going for now on celebrities, everyone is out there to get
And she's like,
something.
yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah, she's like, I'm the celebrity. Yeah, when I was bullied at school with the Daily Mail.
Yeah.
I do want to say though, do you think that like normal newspapers now pay for celebrity scandals like they used to?
I think it's because I don't like.
I don't pay attention to it.
Back in these days, in the early, I can't remember when this was, but like the mid 2000s, like
Yeah.
even I was like, looking at things and finding it.
Yeah.
But like because I don't follow any of that stuff and I haven't done for years, I don't know if it's still got its like
place in society.
place in the. But Hello, OK.
Oh, yeah, they're
Chat
still around,
Magazine,
aren't they?
Heat Magazine, all these things are still around.
Yeah.
So.
Was it? I think Chat Magazine approached me a few years ago. They wanted to cover like my transition and stuff, and they were like, "It's £150," and I was like, "No."
What is this? Human framed?
I know, literally.
Watch out, Beatles about.
Let us know in the comments box below if you work in like the industry, or if you know any industry tea. Do you pay celebrities?
Give
for
us
their
a TV
salacious
show.
stories? Oh, look what you've done. Think about that.
When Pete's friends did walk in and announce they were actually journalists, I was
How can I make this about the Daily Mail? How can I make this about me?
Nervous.
Yes.
Some of the things the two journalists said were quite scathing. I was quite worried
Scathing?
about their behaviour. But rather than just take their word for it,
I love her hairstyle.
we wired this room for secret filming. And we're now going to watch video of your indiscretions.
We're going to watch a video of you doing all that. Ha! Nikki's like,
I was absolutely horrified. Just swallow me up and die.
And obviously,
it is cringe.
This has consequences for someone.
You are going to be euthanized. Lethal injection.
Lady Gaga. Die.
This has
Oh, she's scared, girl, scared.
Oh God.
So just think about
what is this like montage?
Everyone's that we've all died.
Himself back on that film.
Doing a film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all going to take.
It's a really exciting time to join their team.
SJ's like,
We've got
no!
a lot of things.
This is abjectly such a weird thing. They could have just been like, we know what you've done, but they're like, this is
You will watch it.
You've been naughty. Look, we're gonna punish you.
Yeah.
It's very like domination kink.
I'm sorry, what?
Naughty mummy.
On the go. You could be
No, she's like shaking.
Yeah. Has he told you guys about the baby?
What baby?
Yeah.
With Pete's personal life is his personal life, and
She's on the game.
Obviously,
Oh, she's like, bitch, like, how dare you?
Because he's got fate questions on comedy stream, right? Is that for
Yeah, I'm going to talk to him about it
Damon
later, but
fully
to be
was
honest,
just
I haven't
like,
had a lot of
here's
time to
every
see
single thing I know about
Yeah.
Pete. Social climber. Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Where's he going to adopt the baby from?
definitely jokes about it, then you're going to get
Oh, this is weird.
It's like a different nationality thing.
I just realised this is very meta. We're watching people react to something.
Oh my God,
that they've
yeah,
started.
Goggle
I should have known, really, but
yeah, you should have.
gutted.
What we've just seen is pretty damning stuff.
Damning!
Imagine what Pete would say about it.
Death.
Well,
don't
here he
imagine
is.
what Pete would say about it. I'm going to bring him in.
Well, here he is to kill you all.
Oh no,
We gave him a
Daily
spear.
It wasn't my fault. The Daily Mail
No.
made me. I was possessed by the
Yeah,
Daily Mail.
Daily Mail.
Yeah, the gays love it.
He walked in the room. He was furious.
Oh,
Hello.
yeah. He's got a cattle prod.
His face just told
just
the
come out my
story,
colonic
basically.
to this.
He was fuming.
I brought a shotgun for the occasion.
He was really upset.
Very America.
Yeah.
I'd really like to tell you that I'm happy, but I'm not.
But
My heart just sunk, through the
I
bottom of
flashed
my
myself.
feet.
My
actually,
arm
I thought,
sunk because I
Christ,
did
he's going to
something wrong
crucify
and
me.
don't like being called out for it.
Yeah.
Is one of the main things that I'm looking for in a piece. And some of you really sold me out for 40 pieces of silver.
Oh, Jesus was seen.
SJ. It's too late to be sorry. They were journalists.
I'm just hearing my heart in my ear, thinking, oh my God, can it get any worse?
Oh.
You just unravelled, and given more time, you'd have completely come undone.
If I had been his PA at
that
that
double
time,
eviction?
Yes, I would have
would
told
have
the Daily
offered my
Mail.
resignation.
Oh, how did yes? The
Ian,
I would have
You
told
were
the
really
Daily-
easily led there. This is a game where people will lead you on to give out information. Too much came out, although you were very easily overridden by, guess who? Damon. You got verbal diarrhea there.
Verbal diarrhea.
You did not stop. Right through that whole thing, you thought it was a real night out with friends and you could not stop jabbering. Now, the bit that I'm absolutely furious about is you commented on mine and Michael's relationship. Yes, it is lovey-dovey, but when have you seen any evidence whatsoever of it being volatile?
I haven't really.
So what are you talking about, you stupid?
Lied! He lied!
Lies! Imagine being caught on camera lying and then she's confronted about your lies and you're just like,
Oh, I
being
didn't actually
shouted
any
at.
evidence
No.
of this. I just thought I'd be sexy. I thought maybe they could get me into the industry and I could be one of their Sun columnists.
Literally that.
Yeah, must be.
My heart really went up to Damon.
Why?
We told you about
Why?
the
Did
baby,
he
we told you various
go
other
around
things
and
to
find
see if
out?
you'd let it go. But we didn't tell you we were volatile. And also they got the date of the wedding, and we also got a particularly alarming promise that you're going to be a topless waiter at the wedding.
No, that was just having,
I know, but they take that seriously. If that was a journalist, they put Damon's going to be a topless waiter.
They would.
at
They
the
would. Yeah, they would.
wedding.
They would.
Especially the sun.
Yeah.
I could have crap splashed all over the news of the world tomorrow, stuff that you weren't free to give out. My personal life remains absolutely personal. If a PA is working around me, they're actually involved in my personal life, but that doesn't mean that they can go out and chat.
But this isn't about being a PA. This is like a reality TV like house show. He's still treating it like you're going to be my PA, but they're all like, no, I'm the celebrity.
I wonder, like, actually, if they will be, like, what's... Because actually, I never watched this show. I didn't know it existed. Like, I wonder, like, what actually is going to happen at the end. Like, do they become a PA?
I have no idea. I guess we'll have to do a where are
Is this
they
like
now?
Paris Hilton's next best friend? As soon as
She
the
was
camera's
like,
ended,
bye. Yeah. Executed.
About my personal life to anybody under any circumstances whatsoever, no matter how much drink is involved.
Drunk.
I'm really not happy about that. This is not an act. I'm pissed off rotten. You're going to get set up in this business left, right and centre, and it's going to appear in the papers, and, you know, then I will be volatile. And I really don't know what you have seen to think that Michael and my relationship is volatile.
Oh, it's
I really don't know.
awkward watching someone get scolded, isn't it? Nothing to say.
You really let me down.
Got your...
What do you guys think of your behaviour?
Disgusting.
Well, just totally unaware.
Oh, it's weird watching adults be like scolded like a child.
I would never even say I was a celebrity PA.
But, you know, in a situation, some of my actual friends, you know, some of my friends might not know those things, but because my PA is actually around me, my PA will get to see a
I'm
lot
a bit
more
annoyed they
than
haven't
my
focused on the
friends.
fact that that one girl didn't say anything.
Yeah, they haven't said anything yet. It's like, well done, Nikki. We love you. You've got the job.
So I keep things away from
And
my
Natalie
friends because
also
it's my
wasn't
business and
featured.
nobody else's. The PA has got to blend in and be part of the furniture.
She just went, I hate Charlotte Church.
Spread that around.
I can only apologise.
I have no defence. It's all.
I have no defence.
Get your feet off the sofa,
That's
Damon.
a case of verbal diarrhea.
Yeah, all I can do is apologise.
Well,
things that were said, so I hold my hands up.
you're quite clearly not going to be a PA.
You didn't offer up information, but you agreed with everything that was given to you.
I know. All I can say, Pete, is I'm really, really sorry.
Natalie, you were quite free to comment on Charlotte Church there from what we saw. Do you know Charlotte Church?
I've obviously been overly dramatic and gone, oh, I don't like her, which I shouldn't have.
All we can go on is the evidence.
Imagine the scandal. I don't like Charlotte Church.
No. PAS.
PAS.
We've seen with our eyes, and we've seen that you're just blabbing all over the place, and that's a problem. Apart from Nikki, I have to say, who was a soul of discretion.
This man kind of talks a bit like Donald Trump.
Oh, he's very like business.
And she's like, I didn't do anything wrong, but I'm guilty anyway.
Yes, I'm.
So, you know, there were multiple attacks on you, and you said, you know, I'm sorry, I'm not at liberty to say. The only thing to take away is, you know,
I'm
just
a
a little bit friendlier because, you know, you came across as quite a frosty person. But, you know, in terms of discretion, well done.
Some of you let me down quite badly in that task.
And you would
really
all be
badly.
fed dog food.
When you read things in those papers that it says, according to sources, where do you think it comes from? Usually somebody close who got pissed
Luxeria
who
and
can't stop
yes.
talking about it. Because they are like the snake in the Garden of Eden.
Oh!
Yes, seven!
Michael gets it all the time. There's going to be another chance for you. You're going to get to meet my friends and loved ones, and they're going to help me decide.
And they're also going to
who's
tell you
doing
what.
what.
Yeah.
Hello.
What a horrible skirt.
Yeah, that Pete, come upstairs. Dead man.
Oh. They were just left. Think about what you've done.
Yeah,
Damon, I
tail
he
between
looked so
their-
distraught. I really did actually feel quite sorry for him.
Why? He did it
What can I
himself.
say? I have no defence, you know. I'm sort of a martyr on the altar of the,
You're
of the
not a
gossip
martyr.
TV. I just couldn't defend myself, so I
No,
just
because
decided
you made a
that...
mistake.
Lesson
This woman
I
could
just
never
felt very, very.
talk about
Well, I just felt very, very down.
This woman could never.
Stupid. I felt like I'd completely let myself down. I was definitely the worst in that one.
If a PA is indiscreet about their client, it's the kind of thing that
Must be discreet.
Must be discreet.
What was that song?
It's I'm a disgusting slut. I take it in the ass. With the thoughts of Sluts TV. Must be discreet.
I'll tell you what, Tom. I'll tell you what.
Die.
That's going to be mostly beeps.
Hey, wow, I didn't like that.
Oh. I really hate the word discreet. It's always like
it feels
sissy
it's very sordid. It's very
sordid. That's the word. Must be discreet. I don't want anyone to find out, but I also want you to me in the garden where everyone can see.
While I wear stockings.
Deranged. Gets written up in a paper, and it could lead to lawsuits. You know,
lawsuits.
The PA is going to get fired.
Fired.
The client could lose their career. Could lose money. You know, it's all dire consequences.
Guillotine.
There's some terrible stories out there of
Donna!
you know,
She's put bum pits on the side of her head.
Sided. It's part of their job. They've got to find out information. So you've got to make sure that everything is destroyed. Anybody that comes to the house, workmen that come to the house, builders.
When are you DJing with Boy George? Destroy it!
Destroy it!
Kill it all. PA! Another close
In light of their poor
Hello,
performance
welcome
with the
to the
undercover
Hacienda.
journalists, Pete has organised a masterclass in discretion.
Ooh, this is how you be a discreet woman.
When you're working for a celebrity, all types of people will try to glean information from
Glean?
you. And other than the client's
Gleaning.
close family, you're the only other person that's going to know all
Why
of
has
this
she got sunglasses
information.
on inside?
So it's
And a scarf?
imperative, as your
She's ahead of
client's
her
PA, to know what to say and what not to say.
And what not to wear.
What not to wear, no.
Daytime tweet with an evening.
Delete, delete, delete.
Critical skill that
Don't
you'll need
wear the
if you
skin
end up being
of a
Pete's PA.
baby.
We've got an expert
Daytime
in
tweet
communication
and
and body
evening
language, Robert Fitz. So we're going to leave you in his capable hands and see you later.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Donna.
I'd like to get that machete.
Good morning, everybody. Now, you have to remember that when you're dealing with people, it's not just the words
Robert
that are coming out of your mouth that they're
Oh,
paying
yeah,
attention
he used to be on like Good Morning and be
Oh,
like,
really?
Oh, that woman wants to eat him. Have you seen her body language?
Yeah.
They're also paying attention to your body language.
Oh.
Because your body language can give you away. If you're saying one
with
thing,
the, like-
but your body says
is
another,
that Clubland
the journalist
music?
will
Like,
believe your body.
I be
Because your body doesn't know how to tell you.
I don't know much about body.
I don't know much about clothes, but I do read the Daily Mail.
If you talk with your hands open to people, they will feel
That's
that
like
you're
a reading
being
the
open.
Daily Mail.
I'm sorry, I don't know that information. I can't give you that information. Little shrug of the shoulders.
I'm a jolly
In
clown.
which case you're being open, relaxed with them, or do you talk to them palm down? In
You
which
beat
case
them
you'll be
up.
very
Yeah, you
controlling.
actually say, shut up asking me these questions. Beat.
They know damn well you've got the information,
Hello.
but you're not going to give
Whose
it.
pussy is that?
Yeah? Also, the way you stand and the way you angle yourself to people. If you stand front onto somebody, face to face, you're going to come across as
I love the
not-
fact he's giving them this lesson after they've been like just scolded.
Yeah,
They're all like bright pink and like on verge of tears, being like, "What do you mean I have to talk to people with my hands like this?"
hostile, there's a barrier between you. If you angle your body so as you're almost as though there's a third person in the middle, you'll get on a lot better.
Looking for a third.
She's dead.
I can't believe we both had the same delay then of like, how does this go?
Hostile and aggressive. However, sometimes you might want
Excessively
to become
abrasive and
very assertive with
hostile.
somebody.
That's very rude.
As being a bit of a pain. In which case, change your gaze.
Change the gaze.
Change the gums.
gaze.
Change your gums.
Put a few of these things to the test and see how you get on.
I don't want to.
We've heard a rumour that
What's
Pete's
this?
actually getting married.
And he
That-
touched
that-
the boat.
What can you tell me about that?
What does this tell you?
Honk honk, bitch.
What can you tell me?
Absolutely nothing, I'm afraid. It's it's hearsay at the moment.
Just rumours?
Yeah,
So you're
sort
getting
of
all flustered? I only want to know, is there a wedding?
Nothing to say. I've
Is that because you don't know or you haven't actually got it?
No.
Well done.
I love a cock moment there.
However, all I would say to that is that immediately cut me off as aggressive and you actually...
Oh, there's always
if you
an
want to deal with
issue.
me...
Well done!
Yeah, well done, but you are the worst.
aggressive.
Yeah.
If you turn your back or angle yourself against somebody, you're saying, go away.
Goodbye.
When you came up to stand up, you stood with your hands behind your back. Now that immediately makes you...
You were
the one
concealing
in
a
control.
weapon.
Yes.
However, you didn't give any other hand movements. You tended to keep your hands behind.
What is it?
And
Like,
when you
is
do it,
this
every
the
time I ask you a
challenge?
question where you got
Is there,
a little
has there been a challenge?
This feels like this version of a Miriam woman when she had the army man being like, This feels
why
like-
do you swim out to sea and
Yeah,
drown
this is
for the
their
chance to
version.
kiss a Okay, sure.
This
Do
is-
you know
this is
what?
the TV
It's
version.
yeah, it's
flustered.
fine.
Your head goes and the eyes start
don't
flashing. Like,
possess.
You're better off just taking a deep
Your
breath,
head goes,
pause, and go, actually, I don't know anything
I'm
about
triggered.
that.
Yeah.
But when you allow anyone to fluster you, they're in control. Okay? Coming on to Damon, you were great because you kept a nice smiley face and it was, ha ha ha, I didn't really know. No, I don't know anything about that. You know, just go away.
Quickly,
Very good. You're saying one thing with your mouth and
hideous
another thing
lamb.
with your body. The journos or whoever will know they've got something, and they'll keep pushing and pushing and pushing. So remember to be discreet with your body as well as you
must be discreet.
He's a fascinating guy. He, I could literally spend hours picking his brains about stuff. Good guy.
I bet he could.
The candidates go to meet Pete's loved ones to state their case for becoming his PA.
I briefed my friends and family to kind of really try and judge these people on a professional
Judge them
level
harshly.
who they feel will be...
Spit on them as they walk in.
You've broken the covenant. Spit on them as they walk in.
My friends and family have been around me for most of my life, so they can probably see more objectively than I can who is going to be suitable.
Pete's personality is so funny, he's really witty, really intelligent.
Oh, so 80s.
But very firm. So, you know, whoever's going to do this job has got to be really, really, really on the ball.
On the game.
It's not like a hierarchical thing.
Look at that
Everyone
lip
would
filler.
be doing their bit.
Plumps. Like, oh, bye from Rimmelland.
The PAs.
Oh, Lynn.
Because they will be working very closely with
Those
Pete.
eyebrows are
He
like,
wouldn't
I
tolerate
cannot
anything
lower my
else
face.
from them.
I've had too much
You now have 2 minutes to sell yourself, starting now.
Sell yourself.
I think I should be Pete's PA because I already have an abundance of experience in the role. I'm currently a legal PA to 5 people. I deal with very strong characters.
I'm currently a legal PA to 5 people.
How are you going to add
How can you be a
Hello.
What is a legal PA? What's the difference between like a PA and a legal PA? I
don't know.
One like, don't talk to me without
I don't
a
know.
warrant.
I don't know.
Big egos. I think I'm calm in a crisis. I'm a very strong person. I think I'm good at solving problems. I work methodically, logically, I'm rational.
My eyebrows are higher
I'm not
than
too sure
yours.
whether I impress Pete's friends.
The higher the eyebrows, the higher the...
How ambitious are you?
I am ambitious. I've had a very
her body language
unusual
is like,
life.
yeah,
I'm a very strong person. Since the moment I came out of my mum, I have been fighting. I don't think...
Since the moment I came out of my mum's body, I was a boxer. I must admit, isn't it strange when you are put in an environment like this where you're suddenly like, well, speed date yourself to someone. It's
Yeah, no,
like,
I agree, I agree.
I'm very good at blah, blah, blah. Although we've done it so many times now. Like if someone's like, come on stage and tell us what you do, I'm like,
I'm a whore.
Blah. Yeah.
I found feet pics on Only Feet.
Yes.
To wimp around him. I definitely think I could get along and work with and hang out with Pete's friends and the ones. I get a really good feeling when I'm around them, and I think we all also have a similar
No
sense
idea.
of humour.
We've got another 8 episodes to watch.
About her, I think she's very calm.
Do you think you could really cope with being his PA?
No.
Yeah, definitely.
I kind of need an
I'm
aggressive
I'm sorry,
go-getter.
I will never agree that
Passion.
he signed up for this.
I've got no ties.
Look at that posture.
Anything else to say? Still 20
Hi!
Hello!
I can't think.
10 more seconds?
No pressure.
I've got a lot of big characters in my life as friends, and not as big as Pete. I'm only 23. In the 23 years, I've done a lot. I've done a lot of travelling,
I went to
met a lot of people.
Still got 20
In
seconds?
my 23 years, I've done a lot of travelling. Where were you as a toddler?
Yeah.
I just thought I'd go to Guam.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
We've got another 2 hours of filming left.
I work with kids, and I'm only 23.
Still got 30 seconds.
Okay.
Sell it.
Okay. I've got.
Oh, he is not
as
hit
those
bottom.
Kids. I've worked with
No,
kids.
bottom two.
I used to do a lot
Peg.
of sport.
At the pageant.
I used to do play scheme with kids. I have a lot of friends.
I have a lot of friends who are dead.
I know, but he just said at school I used to do play scheme with kids. Why was Pete Burns interested in any of that?
Yeah.
Unhinged.
Of different groups back home, and they all confide in me.
Still got 10 seconds.
Yeah, cool. This was actually free, so.
The gays.
No.
The gays.
The longest minute ever.
Your time is up.
I think I did well, but I'm
You
not
are
that strong.
deranged.
Imagine like not being able to talk about your life and who you are for a minute. Like it's literally a
minute.
You've got 60 seconds and you've run out of things to say. 60 seconds and you've run out
of how to describe your life and your achievements this far, and you're on TV.
I did things in high school with children.
And in my 23 years, I did a travel.
Selling myself.
Ian is such a sweet guy, a really, really lovely, sweet guy.
Do you think your personality is big enough to cope with Pete's? Oh, I do hope so. I'm highly professional. I'm so honoured to have met you and Pete. I'm big enough and strong
She
enough to
seems
take
nice.
whatever comes my way and deal
I
with
do
it.
find it
I
alarming
wouldn't
that she's
discuss
wearing a
his issues
scarf.
with people,
Yeah.
not even with his friends.
Days pashminas wear everything.
Pashmina.
Everything's like a pashmina
Is
with
that
like a
what it was? Is that what it
pashmina.
is?
Yeah, pashminas. Pashwashliers.
Oh, beautiful.
Pashwashliers.
I don't know how to continue this conversation. I don't want to pashmina.
I hope I sold myself well. Obviously, like I said, his friend's opinion of
Why
me
are they
is very important to him.
cool?
Nikki has got a really nice aura around her.
I love pashmina.
I don't need water or food
Beautiful
or anything.
pashmina.
Oh, look.
When I'm in the zone of like this is work, I don't need to stop. Just get on with it.
I don't need to stop. I just need my Daily Mail.
Well, maybe exhaustion. Yeah. I have empathy with you guys.
Are you too posh for him?
No, I'm very down to earth as well. I'm a very
At least down to earth.
I don't. What does down to earth even mean? Like, what does that mean? Because you're saying
Ketamine come down.
But when I hear the word like down to earth, I always feel like there's an element of superiority there, because it's like saying the way that you live your life is the way that people should live their life. So if anyone doesn't like agree with how you are, there's like they're not down to earth, they're not real,
Yeah,
because
that's
like
true.
my way of living, like, oh, I'm just down to earth because I don't see the world like those people.
Well, so
I'm relatable because I'm down to, like
it's the opposite of down to earth, like up in the sky.
Yeah, like I don't
my
know.
life is so fast and furious and
Like,
up in the sky.
Yeah, like maybe I'm reading into that too much, but when I hear people say I'm just really down to earth, it comes to me, I just feel like it comes across as a bit condescending to people who don't like, live their life like them or like agree with how they feel.
Yes.
Is that tea? Calm person to be around. Everybody seems to
you are
like
not
me.
calm,
calm person to be around.
That's what we like to hear.
That's all I need to say, babes.
Still got 10 seconds?
No, I've said enough, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much then.
Thank you.
I've said enough.
I
Once,
sold
stone
myself
'em up.
within the realms of that time. I didn't need to say any more.
From what I've seen of SJ, she seems like a really cool person, but again, she does come across as really nervous. There's like a certain nervous tension about her, I think.
What would you rather be?
Really uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
glamour model or Pete's PA?
I'd rather be Pete's PA. My dream job would be to open up my own professional dance school. I don't know whether Pete does a lot of dance, but there must be some sort of basic technique that can help, relieve his stress a little bit.
What? They were like, why do you want to be a PA?
I really want to open a dance school.
Yeah.
He must love dance.
Yes, Shelley and my shells.
Really, really well. I mean, each individual that I spoke to, I told them what I'm all about. I told them that I'm very ambitious, which I think is the main sort of point.
Of all of the contestants, Shelley is the one I remember the least.
I just can't get over her eyebrows.
know.
It's like she's got tape here that's like lifting her face up too much.
Miss Fame.
How loyal are you?
Not at all.
I like to think I'm very loyal.
No.
I'm very passionate.
But I
about
will
what
spill my
work
guts
at.
if you tell me anything.
I'm very caring. I can respect privacy. Obviously
Lies,
when I'm
lies,
Who was the
Minelli.
last person you had a good bitch about?
I mean, everybody bitches at some
You.
point, but
Yeah.
I don't.
I'm not quite sure what other words you can possibly use, in a short space of time to sell yourself.
Untrustworthy, dishonest, pashmina.
Quite middle of the road.
Shelley.
I've not really got
Shellfish Shelley.
pluses or minuses on
What
him.
framing is this?
I don't know. This is very.
Like, why would you not make the seat in the centre? Is off to the side, and they're all going to kind of sit on
This
the...
whole show is like it's like people have approached a university film team and gone TV show. TV show.
yeah.
Everybody's brand new. Nobody knows anything
He's
about
got
anything.
really nice hair.
He does, doesn't he? It's very like early 2000s salon.
Yeah. Soulage.
He's gone to interrogate the people who know them best, their friends and family.
It's a difficult one because sometimes friends and family will try and oversell them and say, oh, they're the one for the job. That's not really what I want to hear. I want to hear about them on a personal level, what kind of human being they actually are and what their experience.
What happened to the journalists? Did they
I
just
don't know, they died. They ran away from...
Who is this?
In a business environment, she seems to cope extremely well under pressure.
She can give a lot of emotional support.
And she
She's
loves
had
the
difficult
Daily Mail.
emotional situations in her own life, so I think that actually makes it easier for her to be there for other people.
So she's got a heart of gold, really.
Yeah.
I've known Ian since about the age of 8.
Long time, huh?
Yeah.
What can you tell me about it?
Who are you?
I've had, times where
Ian's
I've lent
friends.
on his shoulder. He came with me, and
Me.
he tried to me.
Okay, that's good. If we're in another country and we need something doing in this country, and because the time differences, do you think he'd be able to say, okay, guys, I know that's the last drink I'm having, I've got to go and do this, I've got to work now?
He would like that, he would like someone to need him
Imagine
that
just
much.
like a normal 23-year-old back in this day and age, not knowing anything about Pete Burns, suddenly being in a room with Pete, just like, I'm an international transvestite. Die!
Really wants to be needed.
I think that would be a
Oh,
nice
he
thing
wants
for him.
to be needed.
That's great.
God, that's not a
He's
good
one of those
quality to
guys that
have.
if you go into a room and it's a bit of dull, it won't take him long to light it
Damon's
up.
friend.
So he can be a bit of a clown.
Very much so. He could be hot-headed,
In what way? You mean he'd go off on me?
He
like
looks
a
really
if I
like
pissed him off?
shifty.
If somebody
I might steal
Have you stole the
your
coffee?
handbag.
he can stand up for himself.
Why do you think that Denise would make a really, really good PA?
She's hungry.
She's
a
dead.
doer.
Dad.
And she just thrives on pressure.
I lose my rag for nothing, and I just blow up, and then I completely forget it.
And
do you
then
think she
murder
could
them.
cope
Yes.
with that,
They
or
don't
is she
even
somebody
need
who'd
to be,
sulk
them.
after
Dead.
No,
combustion?
she won't sulk.
But she wouldn't fight back.
No. You see me and Mum work for 20 years.
So what do you actually do?
Chauffeur, estate manager and manager
Sure.
for the rich and famous.
So she's really been around it. It's in her blood.
She'll vote for you.
You're
She'll
proud
vote
of
for
her,
you
aren't you?
while she
Yeah.
sells seashells and jelly
Yeah,
shells.
Pashmina.
She is going to get there.
I'm sure
regardless.
she is. I'm sure.
Hopefully, she starts with you, but she will get there. She's a winner.
She's
Oh, she gets 2 people.
No, she is. She's hilarious.
Natalie.
She's just brilliant.
What do you
Oh, we hate Charlotte
Yeah.
Church.
humour and comedy
We don't
skills to
wash
be
our
like
hair.
PA?
No.
Nat's been a PA for well over a decade, and she has the comedy skills to go with it. And I think I just can see you and her hitting it off.
Even though she's completely crazy, that actually
She's
day
really
to day.
organised.
Wacky
I'm
Natalie.
wacky, yeah. You gotta be mad to work it out.
I'm a professional woman.
Email.
I mean, she actually knew somebody who used to keep a horse in their living room.
Why doesn't that surprise me? Why doesn't that surprise me?
She more or less runs my life for me.
So why does she run your life? What does she get out of that?
Pathetic. I can't believe it.
Shelley.
Don't know, it's just been a relationship.
That boy looks way too young.
He doesn't he, Jas?
He looks like
16, yeah, 15.
Relationship really just.
You sound like you got her as a love slave.
No, no.
He
Do you
just
think
kind
she
of
can
no
be
idea who
tough?
Pete Burns is either.
No.
I know she can be tough. I mean,
I'm scared.
she'll always win an argument
She always beat
when it's
me.
regarding us. So, yeah.
How is she as a mate?
That is the.
Well, we
what was
trashed
the
a
point in
hotel room
that?
after a wedding one night, so pretty good mates. She covered my ass when we were leaving in the morning. Lost my glasses, couldn't find my shoes, fell down the stairs on the way out.
Ah, that's interesting. Did she find your
got no
glasses
shoes
and find
on.
your shoes?
Put your shoes on.
I'll have
Put your
to do that
shoes
a lot
on.
for me. How do you think her skills at timekeeping are and keeping me running on schedule?
Have they been
Fantastic.
challenged this episode?
I don't know.
Or
This is kind of
If I
what's
was running late to
happening.
meet
If
her
all the
for
challenge was, will they blab their guts?
And they did, but that was like an hour ago. Now we're like, and what do you think of your friend Shelley when she sells seashells and her pashmina?
Yeah. I love it.
But controlled.
If I really got angry,
a
do you think she'd
controlled
hold a
burn.
grudge?
Yeah.
No, I think you sound very similar.
Just what you want in a
Someone like
PA.
that.
They flow.
As the elimination day approaches, Damon
Might
is
have to
finding
get
it difficult
married.
to forget his indiscretion
Oh,
with
no.
the journalists.
Indiscretion.
I should have known. I should have
slept
really
with-
realised
Dead.
what was going on.
Is he
Some
going?
did,
I think
some
he's
didn't.
going.
I want
I
him
should have
to. I
done. I
hate
should
him.
have shut my bloody mouth.
It's annoying.
I was just ripped to pieces by Pete. And I had no
Bye,
guns.
girl. Bye, girl.
It is
Bye,
really,
girls.
really
Bye,
hard
girls.
coming in here because your emotions go AWOL. They go absolutely up the wall. You know, they go absolutely
There's someone sitting.
Oh, look,
yes. Is that the crypt
There's a
keeper?
woman outside.
up the wall. You know, 1 minute you're up, you're
Drive
flying
me
high, and the
crazy,
next
up
minute
the
you're
wall. Goodbye, Mr.
so far down. You have no idea. It's mentally really tough. It's a hard slog in here.
Oh, he loves it hard.
24/7.
I do feel like they're trying to like big it up so much more than it is. Like you're just in a local house.
Yeah, come
with
on,
local people
Yeah.
doing local things.
Reading the Daily Mail.
The Daily Leg.
I really, do you know what? I really don't know who's going to be
I don't know.
It's
gonna
got to be
go
Damon, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be
Talking
Damon
so
versus
much.
SJ.
Maybe
Damon's
something
gonna
like
go.
Shelley.
And SJ, because she's just so emotional.
Because I'm so sick of the
And
Daily
stressed
Mail.
as well.
Daily.
The learning curve, the pendulum of emotions.
Pendulum of
horrendous.
emotions in the Daily Mail.
Emotions swing
because
back and
Pete was
forward
so
many
upset.
times. And
It just could be anybody.
Oh, yes.
Did you read that in the Daily
No,
Mail?
I didn't actually. No, I didn't.
Mystic
I read
Meg
that in the
told you.
Sun.
Hi, everybody.
Dead now.
Well, it's that time again
Well,
when
we
we find
execute
out
one of you.
who has not got what it takes to be my PA, and that person will have to
Is
leave
you.
the
Will
building
be killed.
immediately.
I still find it weird how they're like sitting down without a desk and everyone's just sort of like standing, like it's the weird power dynamic.
Yeah,
like, that's
yeah.
not how it would usually be in this show.
I agree.
Today, on how each of you did in the secretly filmed mini task,
Secrets
and also on what my closest friends and loved ones thought of each of you.
Can't wait to see how this
Donna,
turns out.
can you tell me how it went?
First task involved secret filming.
And then I curled my hair.
It wasn't their strong point. Shelley, you agreed with everything that the journalist said. You mentioned the Guy Ritchie film, Japanese makeup launch, clubbing with Boy George. Ian, you started off okay, but then you were led by others, and then you chatted away and talked about the adoption. Damon, you were complete motor mouth. You were giving it away for free. I mean, it was just shocking to watch. Natalie, you didn't say much about Pete, but you did talk about another celebrity.
But you did say you hated Charlotte Church, so we will be executing you.
Pete's opinion, so you need to be careful. Nikki, you didn't give anything up. You were very cagey. You didn't look like you trusted them.
Cagey?
You did mention about that if they said Pete.
It's like no one did well.
It just shows that like no matter what you do, they're just going to be like, well,
they've got a storyline they're sticking to. Yeah.
You would have gone. Yeah. However, SJ. You were buddying up by the end of the night. I mean, you were giving up information that the girl hadn't even said about. You know, you offered the information about the baby.
I think she said, "Have you heard about that?" And SJ went, "Baby."
It wasn't great.
Baby, bush, baby. There's a bush in this baby.
That's all
a
I can
baby
say,
in the
really.
bush. Bush, baby.
Come on, everyone! Look at that bush, baby.
Well, the second task involved meeting some of your friends and loved ones.
Your bush baby.
And they had an opportunity to sell themselves.
Sell their bush baby.
Some of the candidates redeemed themselves, and some of them, again, disappointed me. Shelley, you were told to sell yourself as a PA, and I heard more about your glamour modelling. Ian, you ran dry. You ran out of steam. There was just no oomph there. Denise, you came across...
That's very much like RuPaul calling Graham Graham.
Across as focused, ambitious, and determined.
That's
all I
quite
need to
glowing.
say.
Will she do well? Nikki should win the episode. Does anyone win anything?
No, they don't win.
Nobody wins, do they?
You came across as
a
the party girl, the class
BBL.
Nikki, you came across very well. You built a strong rapport with Pete's loved ones and friends.
But you were cagey and aggressive.
And you actually said yourself that you're quite a stressful person. And that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for someone who can stay calm no matter what.
The S in SJ stands for stressful.
I said, I don't do stress at work. That's actually what I said.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, I've heard enough now. Nikki,
it's
you
like
did
no matter
really, really well.
It's like no matter what she does or says or does, she always comes back and says something else.
There's
like
something, she's like, actually, I'm not like this because I am reading the Daily Mail.
Yes, like, ignore everything I just shown you. I'm nothing like that.
Yeah,
I will also change who I am if I show you again. But if I show you this again, it's very table magic.
It's... I've got a bucket of piss, sweetie.
You can leave the room now and relax a bit.
And think about what you've done.
Thank you.
Good luck, everyone. Good luck.
You can think about the Daily
Mail.
Denise, for now you're safe.
For now.
Oh, is SJ
Please leave
safe?
the room.
No.
Bye! Oh, no, she's not. No, sorry, I lied. Nikki was safe.
Well, Natalie, you didn't sell me out. You slipped up a little bit on a professional basis. You know what you did, but you didn't sell me out. So you can now leave the room.
She hates Charlotte. So she...
Hey, ASO!
Hey,
I feel like this was in the era when Charlotte Church did like the comeback and she was like the bad girl.
Yeah, that was very... She tried to have like a pop career and everyone was like...
I'm a bad girl. I can't remember what the song was called now, but it was like suddenly everyone was like, all the old women who loved
they
it.
were
They
literally
like clutching their pearls. Like, oh my god, Charlotte Church!
No, Charlotte!
Yes, the PA
You're more like Shazza than Charlotte!
Oh,
Church of Satan.
Ian,
Never gets
your best friend sold you to me really, really well. He spoke of a lot of qualities in you that I haven't seen yet.
No, and
I
I'm
hope
never
I get
going to
see
see them.
this
Die.
week. So you can now leave the room.
Say, come. Can you imagine doing that?
You and your little toe.
As I'm sure
What do they win? Do they just win, like, to be a PA? They don't win money,
No.
a holiday, a car.
But again, I think a lot of it is being associated with a famous person was
That's
exciting
true.
back then.
That is very true.
already know this all went a bit tits up.
No.
Now I'd
Nubs
like
up.
each of you in turn to step forward and explain to me exactly why and what could be done about it. Shelley.
I did slip up. I wasn't aware
Do you
of those two.
But I've
people
also
that
got
were in.
shells for you.
I should be aware with the industry, obviously, that I have been in, and I will take all those comments on board and work with it.
She doesn't want to be a PA. She wants to be like a
Okay,
modelling
Damon.
star dancer.
You're a bad boy. Tell me why.
I ballsed up the biggest. I take it on board completely what I did, and it was an absolute cock up. I should have been totally aware of what's going on.
Had you had a lot to drink?
I actually don't drink Donna, so I unfortunately can't even blame alcohol.
That's very brave of you to actually admit that because
And she was like,
oh dear, you're not an
don't.
alcoholic. I can't have my way with you when you're intoxicated.
What a weird woman. I don't like this Donna woman.
Position, I'd have said I was absolutely slaughtered and I couldn't help it.
You could have made an excuse or something.
Well, thank you for being truthful. SJ, can you explain something to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it went
I was also sober in the whole thing.
I was actually drunk.
Yes, I was snorting the
I was
Mail.
soberly drunk.
Yes.
But I was drunk in the Daily Mail.
And I was also sucking the ink out of the paper.
very wrong. It's, I was absolutely shattered, no excuse to be shattered. If I was your PA...
I was this thing, but that's not an excuse.
Yeah.
I was also this thing.
I was this, but I wasn't actually that.
But I
was this.
No, but yes,
and then I was reading the Daily Mail,
Yes.
but the gays do love me.
I would be so tight-lipped, I wouldn't even tell anyone.
If I was this, I would be that, but I wasn't, so I won't be.
No.
Please keep me alive.
I'm also the Daily Mail.
Yes.
I've run a record, I mean, I've done so much.
I've done so much for the Daily Mail.
Damon, if you don't go, who do you think out of these two should go in your place?
SJ.
I think she would understand if I did say SJ.
She was like, I would die for him, and he's like, I hate you.
Go away.
You want this job?
Yeah, desperately.
Who would you get rid of?
Damon.
I'd say Shelley.
But like when I was up in Leeds
Why?
I feel that Damon has better skills at this moment in time.
Okay, Ashley, I understand where you're coming with the skills.
I have to say what I
No, but I
think.
can understand where you're coming from when you said about the skills.
And they're gonna have a
and everything.
fight.
At the end of the day, I've been consistent in every task. This is the first time I've been in this room.
And I've got lots of shells.
I think SJ, because she's bringing the house down. And I want it, because I wouldn't be here if I didn't
Oh,
want
she's
it.
fighting through those
Yeah.
tears. I've been in that situation where you're
Yeah.
like, and your like diaphragm is like,
I'm actually love that
Hate
right
it.
now.
Yeah.
It's every time we film together, I get so traumatized. I'm really upset.
That's an admirable thing.
I personally don't believe it's all on experience.
I
It's about
personally
common sense
believe-
and it's about passion for the job.
It is, and I do have passion, that's the thing. I always work hard and put 100% in everything.
Okay.
Oh, she's really genuinely upset about this.
Too upset. It's obvious that you really want the job. It's obvious that each of you really, really wants the job. Well, it gets tougher every time.
I don't know about that.
And now we're going to have to put our heads together and talk this over. And when you brought back into the room,
I don't know now. I
we'll
thought
find out
Damon was going to
who's
go.
not going to be my PA.
I
and
want
what
Damon
personal
to go.
I
tattoo
think
he has.
Damon should go,
Thank
but I
you.
have a
Can you
feeling
please
it
leave
might
the
be
room?
like.
Who are we gonna...
Who are we gonna... No, she's been the backbone of this series. The Daily Mail.
Imagine Bridoplasty without Janessa.
I know. Just be horrible. Just be a wedding show.
Hello, we're getting married today. Let me chop your nose off.
How do you know I've got the skills?
I love the electric guitars. Like, death.
I was expecting it to be between me and Damon, and suddenly it was between you and Damon. That's why. It's not a nice thing.
A fight on the staircase.
SJ doesn't know me. She doesn't know what skills that I have.
I'm very good at
therefore, I
blowjob.
think I would have better. I've got better skills than herself because
I love selling
she-shells.
she-shells.
Yes. A wreck like herself.
I think
A wreck like
Shelley, for me, was really disappointing in the discussion task. But she said it herself. She's worked in the magazine, the glamour media industry, so she should know to zip it.
She feels terrible now, though, and she says she's learnt from what she saw. I mean, that was such a shock. And also, she has got the passion.
She burst out
does
crying.
sell
I do
she-shells.
think
Got
she
the
wants
passion
to do
for
it,
it.
and I think she's
She's
learned
gonna
a
do
lesson.
it.
She's going to
Well,
throw
what
out
about
the
the dreaded
biscuit.
Damon?
That discretion task was a washout.
When I watched the footage back, I thought, oh, he's pissed and he's just got verbal diarrhea. But he doesn't drink, and that scares the hell out of me.
But he's like Tigger. He's so excited to be here. He really wants the job. He's so enthusiastic.
Donna
Is he?
Tigger wouldn't make a good PA. We're going to talk about SJ.
That
The
big
editing
mouth.
is really like
Yeah.
chopped here.
Quick,
And
They're
she
trying to
also doesn't
form a
talk.
storyline
No,
somewhere.
but in her defence, she was exhausted.
She has the right
That's not
background.
an
She
excuse
has
to-
worked
In her
this
defence, she was
industry.
exhausted
She knows
for
a
what?
lot of what to do.
Has
You have the same thing as everyone else.
They've not
Yeah.
done anything.
make a decision here, and again, it's another tough one.
Sitting in the house all day.
Going, I love the Daily Mail.
Yeah.
I've got to think and think really
Oh
quickly.
yeah, sorry. She gave too many prisons
And
on
I've got to
Tuesday.
make
She's
the
very
right
upset.
decision.
Yeah, very.
Very tired.
And I think I have.
Yeah.
We got a
So,
decision.
Should we get them
I
back
think
in
I
here?
have gowns. Oh, another shot of a closed window. Everybody come in from left of the
I
camera.
have no idea. I feel like we've been able to tell so far. but-
Yeah, this one I'm
As
really...
I'm sure you already know,
unsurprised. No, surprised.
this piece of paper in my hands is somebody's CV. And that person
Will be killed.
doesn't get to be my PA.
God save the Queen.
Shelley, this is the first time you've shown any passion or emotion to actually get this job.
Is that right?
I don't know about that. Naughty. You're teasing.
What you did was absolutely unforgivable.
So he's gone then?
Yeah. Bats.
SJ,
Oh!
You're actually causing me a lot of concern now.
Just in general.
Who is she? Donna.
SJ, you're not going to be my PA.
Gag! Oh no, the Daily Mail! The gays are not going to love her. Oh no!
Well, we've got Shelley Sheep.
Alright, well,
now.
cancel the whole thing.
Yeah.
The process hasn't really agreed with the kind of person I am. The elimination was awful. All elimination days were awful. I'm sad I won't be
imagine doing your exit scene past the ironing board.
Yeah, that.
It's been a terrific asset to their
Is she going to walk down the road? Just like Rhea did, in her heels. Oh no!
Congratulations
To
to both
the
of you.
steps.
They shot
It's
her
a tough
curb.
lesson. I hope
They
you
shot
both
her on the
learned a
curb.
lesson and can take something
Oh,
really
CSI.
positive away from this and improve in the next task.
Why did he get saved? Misogyny, I tell you.
You can leave the room.
I want to read my Daily Mail.
It's probably because of like balance of like what
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
And ladies. Oh.
With SJ
Dead.
eliminated, 6 candidates remain.
Oh, Debbie.
who
Do you
will
remember
become-
Debbie?
I do
Oh,
remember
little
Debbie. Oh. I don't remember Kelly very much.
Next
I remember
time
her being
on
like,
Pete's
no.
PA.
Right, well, that's it. We're not doing any of that. Right,
Next
I've
time,
got some thoughts.
He beats her to death with Mary Poppins' handbag.
Mary.
So, my lovelies, I have some thoughts.
Clocked. Yes, so I genuinely thought throughout this entire episode it was going to be like Damon gets murdered. Damon and his silly little games have gone. I can't believe that he was literally put in a situation and he just freely gave away so much information. I don't even think that even if I'd met someone brand new and I was friends with you, I would dare even spill anything near to what that was about.
Especially because of like the situation you're in. It's like you're talking about an actual famous person on a TV show, and you're like,
and you're on a TV show
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah.
Like, surely you'd think your brain would go, don't see that, no, say. It is a bit of a shame that we've had to say goodbye to SJ, though, because the Daily Mail.
Yeah, but now we've got Shelley Seashells.
Shelley Seashells
and Pashmina.
And Pashmina Nikki.
Yeah, so we've got someone else to bully.
Yes. oh my god! So, I genuinely don't know what's going to happen in the rest of this season. I feel like this whole episode was based around, like, deceit.
Yes.
Like, breaking of the trust. Because
Breaking of the crust.
It was really weird to watch, like, adults get scolded. And then it was literally like a sort of moment of like, and now you think about what you've done.
Yeah.
And we're all going to watch you. It was just really weirdly uncomfortable and kind of cringe. And
I kind of loved it, to be honest.
I know. Really, like, they just don't make television like this anymore.
Oh, television, they ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. Daily Mail.
And with that, my lovelies, it's time for the Patreons. You can see yourself scrolling past on the screen here. Yes, you can. Oh, you tired, Mr. Biscuit? Oh, little Biscuits is tired. Little tired Biscuits.
Old Biscuit, she
ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be. Today's Twitch shout out goes to Luna Rima. Thank you so much for following me over on Twitch, you stunning woman on the go. And if you want to be in with a chance of being featured in my next video's Twitch shout out, make sure you go and follow me on Twitch. It is Luxeria Plays.
Touch we can't afford.
Stream every Monday and Thursday. Bitch. And with that, my lovelies, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons. Aloria, Laura Ali, Luke Peterson, Orkos Samoji, Amanda, Beebles32, Shell Herman, Christy Crownover, Christina Kyle, ContraPoints, Danielle, Danny Smith, Dorina Pina, Elizabeth Stone, Eric Castillo, Jen Martin, Jenabeth Herman, Caitlin Wright, Laura Jane, Les Banana, Mazel Morel, Min Min TM, Mariah Sherman, Nadia Hamdi, Nixie Tricks, Paolo Rivera, Ryan Vita, Sexy Texy RN, Slampire Queen, Steffi Tech, The Chaos Collective, Travelful, Tromo, Victoria Corella, and Zoe Sevier. And you know what, my loves? I'm going to leave it on the note of, don't sell all of the information of your, like, friends to people you don't know. Just don't do that.
Girls.
Yeah, just, like, don't share things about other people that they've told you that they don't want to share.
Yeah.
Easy.
But
Easy.
Also, the Daily Mail.
The Daily Mail.